Let's dive into packing winter clothes and summer clothes for a 3-week trip to 3 different destinations in a minimalist way. Here's the thing, I've just returned from this trip to 3 different places with different weather, from the foodie city of Medan to the warm and humid streets in Bangkok to the rainy, chilly days in New Delhi. Packing can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to. Hi, my name is Valani, and in this video, I would like to share how I pack my suitcases. It's not about throwing things into the suitcase, it's about planning, being intentional, and of course, keeping it light and efficient. First thing first, my packing list is a holy grail. I always refer to it before any trip. It's like my travel blueprint. I use the same basic list for every journey and tweak it depending on the length of the stay, the weather conditions, and the activities I'll be doing. Medan and Bangkok were in the upper 20s degrees Celsius, while in New Delhi it hovered around 10 degrees Celsius. For some people, that might feel cold, but for me personally, I find it manageable without heavy winter gear. Since this trip was mostly about sightseeing and exploring the cities, I pack light. I focus more on comfortable day-to-day outfits. I did not bring any outdoor adventure gear or even fancy outfits. I focus more on comfortable clothes for walking and just enjoy local food. One of the reasons I swear by my packing list is that it keeps me from overthinking. It's a tried and true method for me that keeps me organized, ensures I don't forget anything, and also stops me from packing unnecessary items. Plus, it's flexible. I can adjust it on the go, like adding extra jacket if the forecast changes last minute. Having this system makes packing for multiple climates so much easier. My list breaks down into 4 parts. Part 1, clothes. To start, I've always been a big fan of capsule wardrobe concept. It's been a game changer for me when it comes to packing light and staying organized. Here's something interesting. Did you know the term capsule wardrobe was coined by a London boutique owner named Susie Ford back in the 1970s, but it didn't really gain mainstream popularity until 1985 when American designer Donna Karan introduced her 7 Easy Pieces collection. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a fashion expert or anything, and this is not a fashion video showing trendy travel outfits. It's more about sharing practical tips and how I approach packing light. Also, if you're curious why I swear by packing light, I've created a whole video about it and be sure to check it out. Now, my general rule of thumb is to pack 3 to 4 bottoms and pair each with 2 to 4 tops. For this trip, I went with 3 bottoms, which consists of 1 pair of shorts and 2 pair of pants. I paired them with 10 tops for variety. On top of that, I also packed 3 dresses and 2 outer layers, 1 trench coat and 1 jacket. For shoes, I brought 2 pairs, 1 for casual walking and 1 for dressier option. I'm not much of an accessory person, so I kept it simple. The only accessory I brought was my trusty pair of sunglasses. I just replaced my old pair during a trip to Stockholm. For my bag, I brought this small sling bag that's stylish yet practical. It's compact, but it fits all my essentials: wallet, phone, passport, you name it. It's been a go-to for me lately, and I love how versatile it is. Part 2, toiletries. Here's what I packed for this trip: shampoo, hair conditioner, face wash, toothbrush, toothpaste, tongue cleaner, contact lenses solution, glasses, and sanitary pads. This is the same toiletries bag I've been using for years. It's been super reliable and still works perfectly. For makeup, I'm not big on makeup, so I keep things very simple. I stick to products I already know and love, and whether I'm at home or traveling, I use the exact same makeup bag that makes packing a breeze. I don't even have to think about it, it's just a grab and go situation. My skincare routine is just as minimal. For this trip, I brought essence, toner, serum, and eye cream. I have been using the same bottle over and over again for my essence and toner. For serum, I got this travel size bottle that I refill before every trip. It's very compact and convenient. Now, here's a hack I swear by: contact lens cases. They are so handy for packing tiny amounts of products that you don't need much of. It's such a space saver, and I highly recommend getting a set of this if you travel often. Toiletries and makeup don't have to be overcomplicated when you travel. For me, it's about sticking to what works, downsizing where I can, and using smart hacks to save space. Part 3. Gadgets. Same thing when it comes to gadgets, I bring the same essentials every single time. First, my laptop and my remarkable tablet. These are absolute staples for me. My laptop for work or for watching, and my remarkable for planning, reading, or note-taking. It's such a space saver since I don't need to bring a Kindle or a physical planner anymore. If you haven't watched, I also created a video about my remarkable journey. My camera setup is super compact too. I use DJI Osmo Action 4, which is lightweight, waterproof, and perfect for travel. I paired with DJI Mic 2 for clear audio and a monopod for versatility. I actually planned to shoot a lot on this trip, but I ended up not having the time at all. Classic. One thing I find very important, especially for long flights, is to bring a cable that is compatible with the airline plug. I realize new cables aren't compatible anymore and it's frustrating. So don't throw away your old cable because it's very useful for flights. Part 4. Miscellaneous items. These little items do not fit into a specific category, but it's just as important. Let me walk you through what I brought. First up, my passport. I usually double check my bag again before leaving the house to make sure that I have it already in my bag. For foreign currency, I don't usually bring a lot of cash, but I still bring a small amount just in case for places like street vendors. This time though, I carried more cash than I usually do because my mom and I actually planned to shop during this trip, and the places we had in mind only accept cash. Next, my medicine kit. I keep it really basic, something for throat, cough, flu, and a few band-aids. And of course, masks. I still carry these for flights or crowded areas. It's always better to be prepared. I pack more masks than I usually do because air quality in New Delhi can be challenging at times. I also brought 2 tote bags. One is for grocery and the other one is for any extra stuff that I might accumulate during the trip. The second one really comes in handy in case I'm running out of space in my luggage. Both my tote bags are lightweight and foldable, so they don't take up too much space in luggage. Lastly, this is a little game changer that I tried first time on this trip: bringing my own mug. Now hear me out. I tend to consume drinks very slowly, whether it's juice, tea, or coffee. And there's nothing worse than taking a sip and finding it lukewarm or watered down. And since this is an insulated mug, my beverage temperature will stay the same as I first sip it. And this mug has been a lifesaver for that. This mug is also a great way of reducing waste when I'm grabbing drinks on the go. Many cafes let you use your own cups, so there'll be less disposable waste. That's pretty much everything I brought for my trip. Now, let's talk about how I pack my stuff. I recently started using packing cubes, and honestly, I'm kicking myself for not trying them sooner. So many people have sworn by them for years, and I always thought, do I really need this? Turns out I absolutely do. Packing cubes are a game changer. They keep everything so organized. I can confidently say I won't ever travel without them again. For my packing process, I roll my tops and pack them neatly into one cube. For pants and dresses, I use a larger cube. As for bulkier items like coats and jeans, I still roll them, but I pack those outside of the cubes because there wasn't enough space. Once everything is sorted into its designated cubes and bags, it's incredibly easy to place them in my luggage. No mess, no stress. Technically, I could have fit everything into one suitcase, but for this trip, I brought two suitcases because 1. I was carrying souvenirs and large liquid items. 2nd, my carry-on luggage exceeded the weight limit. And 3rd, I knew I'd be shopping during this trip and needed that extra space, and I was also thinking to get some souvenirs for friends and families. It's important to remember that minimalist packing isn't all about packing everything into one suitcase or one backpack. It's about being intentionally and packing only what you need, and don't let unnecessary items weigh you down. For me, 2 suitcases made the most sense for this trip, and it still felt minimalist because everything I brought had a clear purpose. And that's everything I packed for my 3-week trip across 2 seasons. I hope this video gave you some inspiration, whether it's to pack lighter or packing with travel cubes, or even just to rethink how you organize your essentials. Traveling can be overwhelming at times, but having intentional packing strategy makes it so much easier and stress-free. Packing light doesn't mean sacrificing comfort or convenience. It's really about finding what works best for you and your journey. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what's one packing tip or essential that you swear by. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more content about minimalism and living intentionally. Your support means so much and truly inspires me to keep creating content and sharing content with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy travels!